Chinoy TV is brought to you by
Rich Prime Global Incorporated. Every child deserves a happy childhood.
We find comfort in so many ways, especially when we're down and miserable. And good thing that there are some things that come in handy to give us the comfort that we need. And once we have them, we automatically feel relieved, inspired, and even re-energized. Today, we feature some of these things as we enter the world we know as our comfort zones. 而我们今晚要进入所谓舒适区。I'm Janina Chan, 我是蔡诗人 and this is Chinoy TV 飞华电视台。
Today on Chinoy TV, comfort with fashion, the knitwear designer.
Here in the Philippines, we do have a lot of good craftspeople.
Comfort through healing.
Don't get exposed to people who are coughing a lot. Practice the due diligence, especially getting exposed to pollutants.
Comfort in food. Have a platter of lobster.
Ang sarap ng pagka-crunchy outside, but on the inside, it's so soft.
These and more in today's episode of Chinoy TV on ANC.
My name is Valerie Tan, and with me here at Farmers Market is the head chef of King Chef Restaurant, Chef Joel Aroy. So Chef, ano bang gagawin natin?
So, andito tayo ngayon para bumili tayo ng lobster na siya yung main ingredients natin para sa recipe na crispy fried lobster salad and with XO sauce. So tuturuan din natin sila kung paano pumili ng pinaka-fresh na lobster. So tara, let's go.
Chef, mas challenging makahanap ng fresh na lobster. So
Yes.
ano yung tips na maibibigay mo?
So kailangan natin sa tip ng para makapili tayo ng lobster. Kailangan kukunin natin yung wag na siyang may kulay pula kasi hindi siya fresh. So kung kailangan mo na yung malaman, kailangan mas mataas yung timbang. Kasi pag kukuha ka lang ng mga 500 grams, wala ka nakakainin doon. So parang puro sila lang ang binabayaran mo. So katulad nito yung kukunin natin. So ito,
Yan.
saktong-sakto lang siya.
Ang laki niya, oh.
So ito talaga malaman, swak na swak.
Pasok sa King Chef
Yes,
standards.
King Chef.
Alright, thanks for the tips, Chef. And in a while, we will learn cooking the Chinese way only here at
The Walking Chef.
From Farmers Market in Cubao, we are now here at Kitchen Carton, a venue with a kitchen for rent located at the 36 Sergeant Iscaya Avenue, Quezon City. And with me, of course, is the head chef of King Chef Restaurant, Chef Joel Aroy. Hello.
Yes, so ito yung handa natin. Ang una nating gawin, so ito yung lobster with XO sauce. So dahil malaki yung lobster natin, so ginawa ko siyang towi. So ito naman yung isa, stir fry lobster salad.
Dahil dalawang dishes yan na very special na lobster, we also have two very special guests with us. First is the Product and Business Development Director of Sisu International Incorporated, Ms. Sandy Koo. Hello.
Hi, Valerie. Hi, Chef Joel.
We also have the Assistant Head Chef of King Chef Restaurant, Chef Ranel Caube.
Hello.
Sige, let's do this na.
Ito yung simula natin, ito yung paggawa ng lobster XO sauce. So yung first ay pakulo tayo ng tubig. So kailangan natin i-blanch yan. So kailangan natin ng water.
Bakit, Chef, pinablanch mo muna?
Kasi para yung crunchy niya nandun. Talagang nanatili yung crunchy niya. I-boil natin siya ng mga 5 minutes. So kailangan natin i-boil natin yung lobster. Blanch natin ng mga 1 minute to 2 minutes. So kailangan natin nang igisa yung mga ingredients natin.
Kaya ba, Ms. Sandy, you're also a seafood lover?
Yes. Kasi mas healthy yun, di ba?
Yeah, and I know you're on a keto diet,
Yes.
diba? So, pwede
So,
ang
pwede
seafood.
ang quick seafood.
So pwede natin ilagay yung celery.
So, ang bango ng garlic, no?
Yes, bango ng garlic. Ilagay na rin natin yung lobster. Next yung XO sauce natin. Yung special
sauce.
Ilagyan natin na sesame oil. Ilagyan natin na siyang potato.
Okay, ready na yung first
Yes,
dish natin.
ready na
the
yung
first
first
wave.
dish natin.
Okay.
Then let's move to the second wave.
So ito naman kailangan ng ingredients na gagawin natin, stir fry lobster salad. So ang pinaka-primer tayong egg, kasi pagkatapos natin bilogin yung lobster. So kailangan unahin natin yung seaweeds bago natin i-roll sa bread crumbs.
Bakit, Chef?
Kasi pag yung nauna yung bread crumbs, hindi na sa didikit. Kasi wala nang staking niya sa labas eh. Ayan, tapos na yung lobster natin. So, tikima na.
Ayan na. Wow.
Wow.
I don't know which one to start first, the balls or the salad, but both look good. Okay. Ang sarap nung pagka-crunchy outside, but on the inside, it's so soft.
Tsaka yung sinalong sesame oil kanina, hindi siya overpower. Nalalasahan mo pa rin yung lobster. Tingnan natin itong with the lobster with XO. Tama yung pagkakaluto ng lobster. And also yung blend of the celery with the Likam K XO sauce. Talagang compatible sila for that ingredients.
Gusto ko rin yung seaweed kasi it adds parang texture also,
yes.
flavor, and then syempre, health-wise, it's very healthy for the body.
So good talaga rin siya for New Year, no?
As always, what an awesome dish. Thank you so much, Chef Joel.
Thank you.
And thank you also to you, Miss Sandy. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you. Yes, I did.
Again, thank you also to all our viewers. We hope you learned something important today. Well, we'll see you again next week for another episode of
The Walking Chef.
菲律宾巴西市非华商会庆祝成立69周年。
Chinoy TV is brought to you by BA Securities, Prestige Television, like a boss, Crown, the professional choice, Filipino-Chinese Xinlian Association, Victor Lim, Christino Lim, open up to everyday surprises with rib crackling, eat that hugot, oishi oh wow. Nation, for complete waterline UPVC, Philippine Valve Manufacturing Company.
Rich Prime Global Incorporated. Every child deserves a happy childhood.
飞华乐坛一颗亮晶晶彗星，洪美蛋女士拟定明年2018年2月14日情人节晚上6时半举办《几时再回头》音乐演唱会，请大家不要忘记，我们明年有约。
I am not very Chinese, neither am I very, very Filipino. I am very fluid. I am a practitioner of best practice. So I would embrace the best virtues and the best things of being a Chinese and the best virtues and the best things of a Filipino and then mix them up together. In other words, I get the best of the best. My name is Francis Kong. 我名叫康道顺 and I am Chinese-Filipino.
Chinoy Access. Uno High School Alumni Association Incorporated celebrated its 28th anniversary and 29th alumni homecoming last November 12 at Golden Bay Seafood Restaurant.
The event started with an opening remarks by the president, Benjamin Tan Thieu. As for the school director, Mary Yu Alberto, served as a keynote speaker in the program. Moreover, the association also gave out the Teachers Service Awards 2017 among the loyal educators of Uno High School. The President's Choice Award was given out by Dr. Rohela Pepua. Furthermore, there were presentations of jubilarians from different batches of Uno High School: Class of 1977, Class of 1982, Class of 1987, and Class of 1992. Lastly, the closing remarks was led by the Executive Vice President Kenneth Lim, whereas Carolyn Lee from Class 2001 and Carolyn Batay from Class 2004 were the Masters of Ceremonies.
Community News。 菲律宾洪门暨南学校校友会11月10日晚，甲世纪海鲜酒家举行2017至2019年度职员就职典礼。洪总名誉理事长施聪典为新届职员监事，见证会中移交并训回。洪总理事长蔡永达任主讲人。大会主席理事长王丽梅首先致辞。新届理事长王明俊在就职感言中表示，商总执行副理事长林玉庆、校董会副董事长洪兆坚、校长蔡建英、五属代表洪总副理事长许天恩分别致辞祝贺。副理事长黄莎莉介绍主讲人，执行副理事长柯仁森致谢词，庄伟东任庆典司仪。由世界象棋联合会主办、菲律宾象棋协会承办的陈罗平杯第15届世界象棋锦标赛，11月13日在菲律宾巴西市富华利海鲜酒家隆重举行开幕典礼。菲律宾象棋协会理事长陈辉煌担任开幕式主席，并致欢迎词。国际奥委会名誉委员、世界象棋联合会会长霍震霆，菲律宾体育署副署长 Princess Kiram， 菲律宾象棋协会指导员陈柱元，菲华体育总会理事长施伟莲，菲华各界联合会副主席侯泽钦，中国营阳市象棋文化推广中心常务副主任王万里等先后致辞。来自世界25个国家和地区的近100名选手、菲华友好团体代表等出席开幕仪式。执行副理事长蔡荣贤介绍主宾席宾主，柯明秀担任开幕式司仪。菲律宾中国洪门竹林协议总团第95、96理监事会职员就职典礼11月10即日晚，甲座闽市世纪海鲜酒家隆重举行。该会永远名誉理事长吴永乐担任监事员并训回。 永远荣誉理事长郭远处担任大会主讲人，菲律宾中国鸿门联合总会理事长蔡永达，非华商联总会副理事长徐学瑜，非华各界联合会副主席黄潘贵，庆贺团代表李慧渊，鸿门五属代表许天恩等先后致辞。海内外庆贺团代表、非华友好社团代表、嘉宾等应邀出席典礼仪式。名誉理事长施聪典担任大会主席并致辞。新届理事长洪兆坚致辞。副理事长蔡美伦致谢词。副理事长施纯成介绍主宾席宾主。秘书长庄伟东担任大会司仪。菲律宾巴西市非华商会庆祝成立69周年暨第61届理监事会职员就职典礼，11月23日晚，甲座民事文化中心 CCP 富林海鲜酒家隆重举行。商总执行副理事长林玉庆担任监事员并训诲，巴西市市长 Calixto 担任大会主讲人，菲律宾海巡队将军 Reclusado、荣源名誉理事长陈德顺等先后致辞，非华友好社团代表、嘉宾等应邀出席典礼仪式。名誉理事长施超全担任大会主席并致辞。新届理事长杨木雄在致辞中说，副理事长施小静致谢词，副理事长施伟顺介绍主讲人，杨森木、施乔雅担任大会司仪。
Don't get exposed to people who are coughing a lot. Practice the due diligence, especially getting exposed to pollutants.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, Japan Parts Trading Center, distributor of Koyo Automotive and Industrial Bearings, Megatech Fine Invitations, Mayor Photo, professional photo and video equipment, Federation of Electrical and Electronic Suppliers and Manufacturers of the Philippines Incorporated, Nang Family, Chua Bengteng, Conchita Go, Joseph Tan Solis. Open up to everyday surprises with Smart C. Refresh the smart way. Oishi Oh Wow. Pristine Hotel. Nation for complete waterline UPVC. Philippine Valve Manufacturing Company. Filipino-Chinese Xinlian Association.
This segment is brought to you by Manila Doctors Hospital.
They have symptoms of cough, fever. then sputum production. Some elderly people, well, most elderly people, sometimes they just have symptoms of eating poorly, they don't want to get up from bed, and sometimes they just have a low-grade fever.
这些是肺炎的体征和症状。
Well, pneumonia is type of infection involving the alveoli. Most of the time, it's either caused by bacterial, fungal, mycobacterium, or other mycobacteria other than tuberculosis. It can also be caused by viruses. It can also be caused by malignancy, which can cause interstitial pattern seen on the X-ray, or sometimes it can be caused by drugs causing the typical pneumonia pattern on X-ray.
通常我们认为肺炎只会影响到肺，但其实其他脏器也会被感染到。
Once the infection becomes severe, it can involve other parts of the body, which meaning you start to have sepsis and it causes further infection of the whole body.
不像其他病情，肺炎是没有阶段性的，但它的风险可是有轻微到严重性。
For example, office worker ka, tas malakas naman katawan mo, then you develop pneumonia, you can take antibiotics and send them home. But for more severe pneumonias and you have other problems such as diabetes, you have heart failure, and you have other illnesses like kidney diseases, that may cause further worsening of your pneumonia.
大家常说预防胜过治疗，所以要注意医生的建议。
Don't get exposed to people who are coughing a lot. Practice the due diligence, especially getting exposed to pollutants, because these can get into your upper airways and reach your lungs.
This segment is brought to you by Manila Doctors Hospital.
Here in the Philippines, we do have a lot of good craftspeople, and
Chinoy TV is brought to you by BA Securities, Mayor Photo, professional photo and video equipment, Manuel Kiwako, Enrique Chua, Albert Abaya, Tony D, Bestank, open up to everyday surprises with crispy patata. May something oishi oh wow. Pristine Hotel, Macron Trading,
Jeff D Events, bearer of sheer excellence. Expect nothing but the best.
飞华乐坛一颗亮晶晶彗星，洪美蛋女士凝定明年2018年2月14日情人节晚上6时半举办几时再回头音乐演唱会，请大家不要忘记，我们明年有约。
Winning is a way of life here in Greater Chinatown. Winford Manila Resort and Casino. For the win.
when you use your hands, you eventually find something new to work with. You eventually find a new design. Hi, I'm Lulu Tangan, Chen Yi. I'm a fashion designer. This is my profile. think my first ambition was to be a teacher, just like any other kids. A lot of them like to be teachers. But it was only when I was in high school that I started to think that, you know, I wanted to be a fashion designer because I enjoyed the arts. My mom would actually bring us to a couturier or a dress shop, but eventually I would actually buy my own materials and start to design something for myself. So I went to an art school, fine arts, in University of Santo Tomas. I think my first opportunity to have my own label in SM, I think that's a major feat. Another one is my opportunity to export to Japan, to Tokyo. Yeah, because there was a Japanese buyer that liked my things a lot in the 80s, early 80s. So that started me exporting to Tokyo, early 80s, and then another opportunity I had was also through SITEM. As early as mid-80s, they invited some designers to participate in the Paris fashion fairs. We actually make everything here almost 80–90% handmade, yes. And everything is locally made. We encourage back to craft. And actually, as a designer, how I started was actually from craft to fashion design. Yeah. I'm very responsible in terms of my profession. I make sure that my customers don't come back with returns. So I'm just very, very much involved in, very committed to what I'm doing. I just play along the way on a daily basis what I can achieve. I try to accomplish on that day. Then if I suddenly feel hungry, I eat. Suddenly I feel I miss home, I'm going home. I have no pattern. I don't really set schedules for myself. Married life means you have to spare some moments with your partner. So, so I do spare moments with my partner. I like children from the beginning. So I never think it's a responsibility for me. They're like my playmates. Oh, I have no secret. I just work hard every day, 12 hours. But luckily, what's important, I think, is you must do something that you enjoy. I just live by the day. That's my lesson. I live by the day. Here in the Philippines, we do have a lot of good craftspeople, and I guess the only way to keep them and to encourage the survival of our crafts is to support them, to buy them, yeah. I'm Lulu Tangan, Chen Yi. I'm a fashion designer and I'm a Chinese-Filipino.
There's comfort in food, comfort through healing, and comfort in doing something that brings out the best in us. Thanks to great recipes, medical breakthroughs, and passions like fashion design. The relief and fulfillment that we get from these give us the joy and the drive to ultimately push to fly again and soar to greater heights. I'm Janina Chan, 我是蔡诗人, and this is Chinoy TV 飞华电视台.
Next week on Chinoy TV.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by
Rich Prime Global Incorporated. Every child deserves a happy childhood.